A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Dukes return team not doing the offense any favors there. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Dukes will come to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Dukes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion makes it second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The sack sets up second down.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, He's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on it.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. 2nd down after that previous play. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Receiver makes the catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I think keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Sticking with the running game. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. James Madison's offense back out there now. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Dukes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away.
James Madison, 7, Michigan, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work airing this one out toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Michigan. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, that's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys.
Let's get it, y'all.
And the Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You gotta give me the damn character I play with every fucking play, bro.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They bubbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Bro, I have to fucking block, bro.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football.
How the fuck?
Maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Now, a 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback delivers complete to the
What
right
the
side.
fuck, bro?
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They can't stop him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there. 2nd and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw this.
Catch made down inside the 15. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Let's go.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks loose at the 40.
How did he juke through a hit stick?
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Wolverines will pick up enough for a first down here. Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring.
Bro, y'all got my nigga running on side again, man. Come the fuck on, bro.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone.
No dive, no effort, no nothing, bro.
Michigan. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts
This nigga tackle the fucking lineman.
goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting air.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't no fucking way in hell. Try that shit again. I'll be down.
This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week.
I'm gonna let y'all cheat me out my game, bro. Fuck no.
Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that. And
I just got sacked fucking 6 times. Threw 2 interceptions.
Team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the #1 team in the land, the James
And
Madison
fumble.
Dukes.
Bro, fuck no.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler.
Ain't no way in hell.
I think we've talked long enough for let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So James Madison's offense starts in less than ideal field position with that poor return. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can make it to the marker. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He missed it. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Dukes will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That ball snagged for a completion. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Evans. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. He'll set up for the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. James Madison, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
He's marked now at the 22. Brings up 2nd down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And then first down, right back to the running game. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
James Madison, 7.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaker just trucks through the defender. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines are on the move here. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watching through his progressions here, finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Defense trying to hold up here. Play number 12 on the drive. Ball handed off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards. It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Bro, you shitting me, bro.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Trying to extend the play. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tries the right.
How did he break on the ball before I did, bro?
Broken up by the defender nicely that time. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So we reach the 2-minute warning. His offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
James Madison, 14, Michigan.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
14, Michigan, 13.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Come on, bro.
The connection falls incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he
Fucking dropped it, bro.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. You missed it. No good. No good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. The Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
The Dukes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and 10. He hands it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown.
Put him in a man coverage, bro.
In the second half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put it.
And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
19, James Madison, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And he pulls in the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The Dukes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, James Madison. And the defense joins the party with a score. And they'll set up with PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. He's got it for a big gain. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Breaking tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Bro.
He's going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it.
Well, that
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Let's get it. If y'all done watching, I want to thank you for joining us. Please make sure you like and subscribe.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This
I
is
greatly
gonna be
appreciate
a
it.
rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Touchdown, James Madison. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
James Madison, 43. Michigan, 19.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Pass rush closing in. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 2nd and long now at the 17. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part,
he's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Dukes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Madison, 50. Michigan, 19.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Dukes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
By the tight end. Pickup of 5.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.